What is going on, guys? I'm Finn Plays PS4 and welcome to the penultimate episode of this Nico Rosberg Career Mode on F1 2015. That is right, we are here in Brazil, Interlagos, Sao Paulo, whatever you want to call it. I can't remember exactly what the circuit is called. It's the Autodromo something. It's not the Hermanos Rodriguez was Mexico, but I can't remember Brazil's. But Lewis Hamilton starting down in 4th today. He needs to score just 21 points to put the championship away. Obviously, if he wins this race, he will do that. But looking at the strategy here, the strategy is a bit glitched there. Looks like we're going on all option stops, which is illegal. But for this race, I got hit by a glitch, which meant that my tyres started on one option. So you can see they're yellow. But now we are at 4, 5, lights out, and away we go here in Brazil. My controller is low as per usual, but we have got off to a decent start. Raikkonen and Bottas behind us. Sorry, no. They swapped places for a minute there, but it's all good in the hood. They are side by side, heading onto this back straight. But we have got a clean run out of turn 1. Looks like we're going to go. But as you can see, my tyre wear is terrible, and I've been training those guys for pretty much the whole 8 laps, and I've had to come in for a really early stop here. But looks like we're in for Mercedes. Only guys in the pit lane. It's a 2.4 second stop, which is pretty good. But now we're in 16th at the moment. Button ahead. We're in between the McLarens, but Alonso's just overtaken us. And as you can see, NASA is about to go past us. So that is not good for us. We are down at 18. There's going to be heavy traffic here. But let's go on an overtaking spree. We have got the pace. Let's go. A bit bumpy there on the exit, but let's go. So now we are on the back of Daniel Ricciardo for the lead of this race, and we are going to fly past with the Mercedes engine and DRS in the back. But now it is all good. We are in the lead. But now look who is this? Hamilton. He is right behind us. And oh no, he spun out. He spun out. Oh my god. Lewis Hamilton has spun out at turn 4, I believe that is. That is unbelievable. Might be turn 3. I'm not 100% sure. I think it has actually turn 4. But oh my, he lost his front wing there. He's just driven into the back of us. He's lost his front wing. He's tried to go down the inside still, and it has just not worked out for him at all. What is he doing? Lewis, driving into the back of us like that. Oh my god. Bottas is going to keep it too. As you can see, he just tags our rear wheel. That is not our fault at all. He drove into the back of us. He could have given us a puncture there if he'd hit our tyres. But let's have a look at it on board from... let's see where he's there. So he's currently facing the wrong direction. We're going to rewind it a bit here and have a look at this. So it looks like he's just kind of behind us. And then in the closing speed with DRS is just unbelievable. And he just goes in the back of us and then tags our side pod and turns around. So side pod glitch actually kind of helps us out there. But obviously we don't want to see that happen to anyone. That has happened far too many times this season. But now our tyres are shot. We're going all over the place. And Bottas slips by for the lead of this race. So he's a pretty happy boy. But we have to win this race if we want any chance of this championship. But Vettel is going down the inside now. And that is both Ferraris through. So we are in real trouble now. We need to get these tyres off. They are absolutely shocking. And we come into the pits on lap 24 for our second pit stop of the day. Hopefully we can improve on a 2.4 second stop that we did at the first, after the first stint. It's going to be 2.526. That is not what we wanted. Shave off a couple of tenths, please, there, Mercedes. But as you can see, I found that this track was very easy to save fuel on. I mean, I had heaps and heaps of fuel as we look up the inside front there and nearly went into the wall on the exit of the pit lane. But looks like we're going to rejoin in position 5 ahead of Kvyat, but behind Massa. Now, cutting to lap 28, we have caught up to Vettel and Stevens. He's lapping, so that is a double lap, I think, at the moment for Stevens. But we're going to go down the inside of both of them. But the Ferrari holds around the outside. That is excellent driving there from Sebastian Vettel, and he is going to squeeze us out. But now, onto the back straight. Looks like we've got a bit of a better run, bit of better traction coming off that kind of that sequence of corners, and we're going to fly past with the DRS back into position 2 with just Kimi Räikkönen ahead of us. But at the moment, we were in position 1 when we came in. I think Räikkönen, I don't know what happens with Räikkönen, but the Ferraris are through again, and we're coming in for our 3rd stop on lap 36. So we're basically halfway through the race now, and Lewis Hamilton has still not come back at us from that front wing loss, followed by another pit stop. So looks like we're going to rejoin in position 5 again. As you can see, I changed the minimap view so I could see where Hamilton was at all times, because I need to keep tabs on him. But we are going to rejoin in P5 here behind Massa, in front of Verstappen, who is having a very good race for Toro Rosso. Remember, he still is at Toro Rosso in this moment in time, in this career mode. But now we are going past Massa for P3. We are back on the podium, lads, coming into turn 1, and we just get the move done. Easy peasy, no questions asked. But now it's Raikkonen. Raikkonen's off yellow flags. Raikkonen is off the circuit and out of this race competitively anyway. Oh my goodness. Now Vettel is going down our inside, and he is going to get the move done once again. Excellent driving for Vettel, just clinical, getting the move done up the inside. But now, I think just 2 laps later, we are coming back at him. Might even be the next lap, but we are doing pretty much a carbon copy, except this time it's the silver car going past the red car. But now it's lap 47, and he is going around the outside. This is an absolute ding-dong battle between the Ferrari and the Mercedes. And he has got past us there, but we have once again got the better run coming onto this back straight. And once we get DRS, it's a Mercedes versus a Ferrari, and it's an absolute no contest there, even though we are on the prime tyre. We'll go past. Oh, we made contact there. Lucky not to get a puncture. And I think that was slightly our fault, but and now on lap 53, we come into the pits for our 3rd and final pit stop of the day, I believe. I don't think we did 4. I think it was 3, the 3rd pit stop. We are going onto the prime tyre once again. It's a 2.5 second stop. As you can see, Raikkonen is in the pits there just in front of us, so we're not the only one on this strategy. I'm not sure if we went onto the prime or the options, but we're going to come out of the pits and we're going to rejoin in position 2, it looks like it's going to be. But there is a couple of cars coming down. Is that Bottas that's going to get past us, or is it a lap car? I think we're side by side. No, currently, it's Button, sorry, it's Button. I currently see my minimap because it is quite a small preview screen for me here. But now, Vettel is in the pits, it's lap 56, and we are going to rejoin comfortably in front of him. So we have put out a superb outlap there, but now, it's lap 71. As you can see, Lewis Hamilton did manage to get back onto the podium, which is very unfortunate. But we are going to come across the line and win the Brazilian Grand Prix. That is our 4th win in a row. That is absolutely outstanding, as the engineer says there. Enjoy the podium. So everyone's happy chappies there on the podium. I believe that Vettel did have a time penalty there, so he was never really in the fight. We just had to keep him behind us. Lewis Hamilton only doing the same amount of stops as us, so that didn't really hurt him too much. Obviously, it was just in the time that he lost when he lost his front wing there, and he had to crawl back to the pits. But yeah, not the most interesting of races. It was quite interesting, but that puts us just 20 points behind in the championship. So that means that Lewis Hamilton needs to finish 7th to get 5 points. No, 7th to get 6 points and put this championship to bed. If I win and he comes 8th, he scores 4, I score 25. That makes it 1 point in my favour. But we will see how that race goes in Abu Dhabi. That is going to be an absolute cracker. I hope you join me there. As you can see in the constructors, it is well and truly over for Ferrari this season. 2015, not the most entertaining in terms of constructor battles. But that will be all for this episode. I hope you did enjoy it. Please remember to like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you think that you could make the series better. As you can see, Massa nearly got ahead of Hamilton at turn 1 there. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.